Hello everyone, I'm Ginny. Today, I'm going to talk about how communication is most effectively used in the workplace. And here, I'm going to give the introduction of my speech. So my main point is that communication skills are crucial in the workplace. And the definition of communication is that communication is the imparting or exchanging of the information. And the definition of communication is what we need to pay attention to. And here there are some kinds of communication skills that some other skills that professionals use in the workplace. And I would like to introduce these skills. As I will explain in the next few minutes, effective communication skills and some other skills are crucial in the workplace. And here are the skills. First, there are some kinds of communication skills that the professionals think they're really useful and they use them in the workplace. And the first skill is that communicate the task in detail and be specific. My first interviewee, Anne, shared her own experience as an example. And her example is a very good one because it's really interesting. Her former supervisor asked her to write an article and didn't see clearly about the details. So she asked her supervisor about the details, but her former supervisor did not share the details to her and did not see the task clearly. So the ambiguous task will cause misunderstanding and loss in the workplace. So that is this example tells us. And the second skill is that we need to summarize the information given by the speaker and identify the information structure, translation language, and the repetition. And more importantly, we need to take notes on the key content. So the note-taking skill is very important in the communication. And the third skill is that to think clearly about the purpose before the communication. So in this way, you can solve the problem with the purpose. And the definition of purpose is the reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. So identify the purpose is really important. Besides the communication skills, and here are some other skills that my interviewee thinks that they are really important in her profession. And here are these other skills that my interviewee thinks that is really important in the profession, and we need to use these skills. And the first skill is that the strong ability to handle pressure. My interviewee Jessica mentioned that she sometimes gets in the office at 6:30 a.m. and be in the office for more than 12 hours. So this statistic shows us that we need to have strong ability to cooperate with the pressure, and we need to handle the pressure. And the second skill is that the skills of analytics. That is really crucial. My interviewee Jessica majored in economics and statistics during her college, and also she had prior experience in finance before. So the analytic skills in finance and business is crucial. And the third skill is that the problem-solving skill is also the main point. This one is the main part of my career, and they are needed when doing work, especially when doing very specific tasks with strong professional knowledge. And here are some other aspects that my interviewee think that really interesting. They are the aspects that my interviewee's own professional communication, and they find them really interesting. So the first aspect is that professional terms that are not familiar with the colleagues or the clients should be expressed in the plain language. And there was was a meeting full of jargon, and it not only failed to achieve the purpose of communication, but also caused resentment and boredom. So this example tells us that we should use plain language to the colleagues and clients if they are not familiar with the words. And the second aspect is that about 70% of business mistakes are due to poor communication. So this statistic shows that this really important point, that we need to use the communication effectively and avoid the poor communication. And the third aspect is that involving business model in the communication is also important. These above are those interesting aspects, and now I will summarize my speech. So in conclusion, these are the effective communication skills and some other professional skills that we need to use in the workplace. They are really crucial, and if we use them well, we can have a better career. Thank you so much.